October. No, August.
Yeah.
Since August.
Like 4 months.
Do you guys miss me?
A lot. What are we gonna talk about today?
We're going to talk about Japanese New Year.
Yay! You can see outside. It's New Year.
Do we need the introduction? No.
Yeah, we only have this.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's today's agenda, Hannah?
Why are you doing this to me? Okay. We're back again, and today we're gonna talk about holidays in Japan, especially the New Year holiday.
Yeah,
Okay, take the lead.
What we're going to introduce you about from four aspects. Oh my God, I'm doing the meeting. Let's cut it.
Okay.
Do that. Yeah.
Yep. Babu. Go.
What's going on? What's going on?
Okay. Hey.
Hello. Back again.
Yes, we're here again, and today we're gonna talk about
Japanese New Year holiday.
Exactly. Yay.
Yay.
So today we're gonna talk about 4 main aspects of the holiday.
Yeah.
So first, gonna about when.
And what is a holiday?
Exactly.
When the holiday start? So we are actually, because we are working in Japan, so we're going to walk you through the holiday structure here in Japan. Usually, if someone works for domestic companies,
Japanese domestic companies,
and then the holiday may probably only last for
3 days.
Couple days.
Yeah, not a
but
lot.
for example, but there is a notification of holiday start from December 23rd, which is the Empress birthday, and then from that day, which officially kind of announced that the Japanese New Year holiday starts. So after 23rd, there will be 24th, but for this year, because 23rd is Sunday, so you get the Monday additional day off as well. And me and Hannah work at the global company, so usually you get the Christmas holiday as well. So we have 4 days off this December.
Exactly.
And then after that, usually you will get you get 30 and 31st off, and then also 1st of January, 2nd and 3rd, which I heard is pretty rare to the other countries, because I asked my mom. My mom told me that they only get off on 31st, 1st and 2nd.
Exactly.
Yes. So, well, because we do have Lunar New Year's as well, so we don't really care the New Year that much. I'm not sure about your country.
Same here.
Okay, that's pretty fair. So, if it's a domestic company, usually the holidays start from 31st, and then they will rest until 3rd, and then start to work from 4th. But usually people do have paid vacations as well, depend on how easy you are at your companies, and if that a paid vacation friendly environment or not. For our company, it's pretty casual. Half of the office went on holiday from 21st something. Right?
So like on the 20th, like we got a lot of emails. Hi, I'm on a holiday till January the 7th.
Yeah, and then officially for our company, we start from 7th of January of the work. Yeah,
that's really good.
Okay. Yes. So this is about the holiday. What about your country?
So moving on to the second aspect, we're gonna talk about decoration.
In
Japan.
Like in the Western countries, when they are having Christmas, they usually have the Christmas wreath. But in Japan, they do have a different decoration. What I see or what I experienced too, one is a pretty similar thing as a Christmas wreath. It's also a round one with the red and white paper.
Yeah,
And also the take,
exactly.
the bamboo on that, and usually people put it on the door to as a charm of good luck.
Yeah, like invite more luck.
Environment, yeah, to the house. And also there's other things like the rice cake, and then you usually see that in a lot of like convenience stores and then the supermarket during the during the New Year season. And then on top of that there's a mandarin orange, and on the side there are the bamboos as well, which is also for the good luck. I think so too. Yes.
that's all about New Year, good luck coming in.
Yes. Hannah's going to share some pictures that we found in Tokyo Station, that they do have both of what you see, that usually Japanese people decorate their home place.
Yeah. It's a big tradition. Yeah, for people who don't have enough money to buy the big thingy, the bamboo thing, they will like buy a picture of the bamboo and then stick it to the gate.
Yeah. That's true. We do pretty similar thing in China as well. We call that 春联.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't know.
春联.
Yeah, you know that, right?
Yeah. We have that.
Oh, you have that in Vietnam as well.
Especially like the family who do business, we will have that.
Oh,
but then normal family, we don't care much.
I don't think that I did that when I was young, but when I was a kid. Maybe because we don't do business.
Then the next thing is
food, which is one of the most New Year important experience that you should experience when you are here. I usually experienced it twice.
Oh, but then I only have the soba. I didn't have the, what is that called?
Osechi.
So
I never tried that before, but it's very expensive here.
Yeah, because it's so expensive.
If you do have 2 people at your place, I don't recommend you to do that because it would take a month to finish that. Well, unless that you eat a lot.
No.
Okay, that's good for you. Because for osechi, the dish inside of osechi bento, it's very sweet or salty. And the reason why they make it so sweet or so salty is because it's actually come from a tradition that during the holiday season, they want the Japanese housewife to rest for longer and to rest fully. And because for Japanese housewives, they cook too much, they cook a lot, and they help
for the whole year.
For the whole year, for the family, they wake up early in the morning to do the obento for the whole family. So during the holiday season, they made all those dishes very salty to make them keep them longer, so they can eat that for a month. And then during that month, the Japanese housewife, they don't need to cook, or they don't need to actually wake up early in the morning, so they can take the whole month off to rest well. And that's the concept, that's the reason behind the osechi bento. So from that, I don't think that it should be tasty because it's just too sweet and too salty. But I would like to try.
But you haven't tried it before?
I never tried that before. I was thinking about that when my mom was here, but it was just the osechi bento was just too big and too expensive. Usually it will cost 20 to 30k on Japanese yen, which is very expensive.
Yeah, very
How much
expensive
is that?
For one bento.
Yeah, for one bento. But you can eat that for longer, like for 3-4 days. Yes, but
then you should definitely try the soba thing.
Yes, usually they call it toshikoshi soba, and that's it's my assumption is because soba is very long, so when you eat that means that it will make your life and happiness longer. So that's the reason why they eat soba during the year end or towards the New Year.
To Chinese culture.
Yeah, we eat. I don't know during the New Year, but we do definitely eat noodles on birthday.
You call it like 长寿面.
长寿面. Yeah, right. What about Vietnam?
We don't have that. To be honest,
have that?
we only eat like instant noodles.
I like Vietnam instant noodles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the seafood instant noodles, very delicious.
And finally, what do people do in holiday?
What do people do? Things we both, neither of us is actually Japanese, so we just based on our observation and my experience living in Japan, I saw people, during the year end, people usually go back to their home place to spend the year end with their families and friends and do countdown. And then usually there are a lot of programs like Kohaku, like Waratte wa Ikenai, which is my favorite, by the way. And also, so you turn on the TV and then you have this osechi bento with your family, and then count down together with them, and after that you have toshikoshi soba together. And usually people, after they count down, they move to shrine to do hatsumode, which is usually Japanese people do at the first thing of the year to pray for the good luck for the new year. And where do people usually go? It's like Meiji Jingu toka. For me, I usually go to Kamakura. So this year I'm going to Kamakura as well.
I just went to Kamakura, literally.
Oh really? Yeah. There is a Hachimangu, which is really good.
Yeah, really good.
There are usually a lot of people there, so need to. Well, I don't think that you can avoid the crowd because usually there's just so many. And then this kind of boom is going to last for the whole month in January.
The last time I waited like 3 hours to get in. Yeah, to get into the shrine and then throw the 5 yen.
Yeah, usually you need to use 5 yen. And the reason for that is because 5 yen, first of all, they do have a little hole in Japanese, and that they do have a little hole in the middle, which means that you got connected with the kami-sama, with the goddess. And also 5 yen also means goen, and then goen is
destiny? Oh, I don't know how
destiny means that you connect your destiny with the goddess, and then it will help you to get the good luck and the good life as well. Yeah, this is what I can think about what people do during the New Year.
Normally, what do you do in Chinese New Year?
In Chinese New Year, I had a big dinner with my family, and I get my red pocket from my grandparents and my mom and my dad, and then we do the firework.
Oh, they do have the red pocket in Japan too. They call it
Otoshidama.
Yeah.
I do look forward to that too. And then yes, we do have programs, like we do have the TV programs during the year end to do the countdown as well. But usually the young generation, I don't think they watch that anymore. Personally, I'm a big fan because I've been away from my country for a long time. So every time when I go home, if I got a chance, I will watch that. No matter what.
Same here. We also have a very traditional, very famous one called Tawong, which is is a gathering of the gods talking about what they did in the year for Vietnam. So it's always really funny, but so into reality what happened in the year. I was so into it, but I stopped watching it.
So if you have to do that, what did you do? What happened to you in the last year? Oh, not still this year, but what happened to you in 2018?
Then there's a lot of ups and downs.
You joined Hayes?
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm joining is starting a new career. Oh my god, I got married this year. Totally forgot.
Oh my god, you got married?
Yeah, this year, in April the 4th.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So since
and then you forgot. How come?
So since I start to get married already, so it means that I have to give the otoshidama to the children.
Oh wow.
We also have that kind of tradition in Vietnam, and also we also go to the temple and just asking for lucky destiny. It's like the yuan from and it's only in Asian countries. We don't know how to explain it in English.
I know. Search about that. We're going to put the word here. You can go and search Google. Do some research on Google.
Yeah. So that basically the holiday in Vietnam.
Yeah.
We started to talk about Japanese holiday and then Chinese and Vietnamese.
Yeah, that's really interesting to do some comparison. But in general, what do you enjoy the most during the New Year?
In Japan?
Yeah. The holiday, I guess.
I think the atmosphere. Because like
Atmosphere.
Japanese society is so hectic in working. So when it comes to the festive, like the end of the year, everyone's so relaxing. Just think about traveling, holidays, stop thinking about working.
You see more smiles on people's face, which is so good.
Yeah, so true.
See the smile.
Yeah, so basically that's it.
Yeah. That's about today. If you do have any questions, you can let us know.
Yes.
Put your comment.
Please do. So awkward.
We're going to do some street interview later about what do you enjoy the most of your New Year. And hopefully Hannah's going to put it on her YouTube as well.
Hopefully people will answer to our questions.
But that's holiday. There's more smile. Remember, don't forget about
Okay,
that.
we'll try. Hey.
こんなんでも
大丈夫です。
年越しですごいお楽しみにしてることとか、2つとか、心当たりのあることを教えていただければと思います。
お孫ちゃんとお餅を作る。昔はね、きねとね、薄でついてたんだけど、
そうですね。
もう田舎だからね。今はもう餅つき機で回すんだけど。
お孫さんは何名いらっしゃるんですか？
一人だけ。8歳。可愛いでしょ。
かわいい。
じゃあもうこれから
ね、楽しみですね。簡単だけど。
簡
単です。1日。
お餅を食べるのが例えばその何の意味合いがあるんでしょうか、日本では。
お餅ってなんだろう、長生き。
長く
伸びる。寿命が伸びるぞとか。ついてみんなで仲良くねとか。すごい。いい
意味の元気のいい食べ物というありがとうございます。すみません、急にお話で。